What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're getting right back into the Renault project. Last video we left off with getting it down on some wheels. This video we're going to start off with getting some tires mounted. So I have the wheels off, tires came in yesterday, so let's go get them mounted. Guys, a little teaser for the people. I'm not entirely sure that I'm in love with it. It's definitely cool, but we're gonna have to figure that out. We'll get the body down on it, get it on all fours, get it on the ground, and that obviously really changes the way everything is gonna look. Next, we're just gonna get the wheels mounted back on the pan, just so we can, you know, have a little mobility to the pan. And then I think the next step is just digging into the body. We still have to make all the air ride for the rear, which I just got the metal in today, but that's gonna take some plasma table work and some AutoCAD, which I'm still kind of getting the hang of. So I think we're just gonna move forward with kind of getting the body prepped. So what I wanna do is just get all the interior out, get all this broken glass out, get the rubbers out, and then the front suspension. The front suspension is going to be completely changed. We're going to have to do some framework to the front because there's kind of a frame rail that runs across here, and obviously that's going to be in the way of our beam. So I'm going to get this thing moved, get the pan pulled out, and get these tires mounted. So it's back down on tires. This is always like a big moment in a build for me. I don't know why, because there's so much left to do, but it just kind of brings life to the car. That being said, I don't know that I'm completely in love with this wheel setup. The offsets are kind of, I've been thinking about it, they're kind of very unaggressive. And with narrowing this whole chassis, I just don't know how it's gonna look. Obviously we could do spacers and stuff like that, but you know, I think I'm just gonna push forward with it. And you know, once the body's on it, obviously with that little mock-up, it looks good, but we'll leave it at this for now. Next up is getting into the body. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, probably get back at it tomorrow, but like I said, we're gonna remove all this glass. I have all new glass for this car apart from the windshield, which I think I have a solution for, which I'll let you guys know at a later date. But I just want to get the interior out, get it all cleaned up. I haven't really touched this thing since I bought it. As you can see, there's just leaves everywhere and dirt. So I really want to get everything cleaned up, maybe just spray it down and see what we're working with. But that being said, I will bring you guys back when I'm ready to go. Well, we just got a package right after coming inside, which is just perfect timing. So if you guys know, then you know. One left to get. It's actually a really nice one too. So these things are impossible to find. So when they pop up, you just gotta buy them. That one I got off of eBay and it ran me like 75 bucks, but they don't make them anymore and they all kind of didn't make it. They're just plastic. So, but this one's really nice. probably the best one I got. But we got one more to find, so the hunt continues. And we're back. It's been about a week since the last clip was recorded. And what a week it's been. Sickness, antibiotics, hurricanes, you name it. We've been going through it. So needless to say, not a lot has got accomplished out here. What we did do is last weekend, we picked up the rest of the cars. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it great. That's the Gia Vert. It's a hunk of crap. And then we have the 56 Ragtop. We got those pulled out of Indiana, so we're done going up there for now. The horde of cars that we're gonna eventually get to got put on hold a little bit. So if you watched the last video, you'll learn a little more about what's going on with that. But I figured I'd take this time to kind of go over the plan and what we're gonna get accomplished in the next video. Obviously, we have the Renault. I told you kind of what I wanted to do, but the plan is cutting out this whole firewall, and then the frame rails kind of run along here. And what I wanna do is lift this floor off of it and kind of, obviously not get it out in one piece, but kind of get the whole floor out and then drop it down onto the chassis and kind of, I don't want to just start cutting the whole center of the car out. I want to cut as little as possible. That way when we go to put it all back together, we could get it back together nice with minimal metal work. I think I'm going to use the front firewall of a Beetle just to kind of sit it down on the Napoleon's hat nice. But it's all going to depend on the pedal cluster location. Once we get it down, which will be in the next Renault video, we will at least have it sitting on the chassis. That's when we're going to kind of figure out, you know, how it feels, because it's got to, not only does the body have to go over it, but it's got to feel right and be comfortable to drive. So that's going to be our plan. Sorry, we didn't get a little more done in this video, but life happens. And like I said, probably going to Indiana kind of ruined the old immune system for me, kind of put me out. But this is where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next week's video is probably gonna be on the 52 Standard. We pulled the motor out, we changed the exhaust on it, and we put the motor back in, obviously, and wired it up, but we have not got it running yet. So that's what we'll work on a little bit this week, trying to get that running for you guys, do a little will it run video for you. But I appreciate you guys watching, as always. Thank you for all the love and support on the videos that have been going out, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and we got the last center cap. Let's go.